everyone, welcome. I am so stoked to be bringing you this two-part video to pranayama breathing, basically breaking down what it means, why we do it, when we should do it, and all that good stuff. I feel like pranayama breathing isn't really made to be realized how important it is on and off of your mat. It is such a simple thing that so many people don't know, just what it is, breaking it down, why we do it, and the benefits that you can get from it. So I'm hoping that by bringing you these different practices of pranayama breathing, letting you know the benefits of it, what it's good for, and how to do it, can really resonate with you in one way or another. And like I said, on and off your mat. So it's not just something to do during your yoga practice, but every single day. So the first part is to find a comfortable shape. Now this took me a moment, so if you need to pause the video and find your shape in your body that is comfortable for your knees, comfortable for your hips, you can do pranayama breathing seated, lying down in shavasana, or even standing up, but just for the sake of taking this video, I'll be doing all of them in a seated position for you, but in a shape that you can get really good movement in your belly, in your lungs, in your chest, have an open chest, be able to expand your chest. So for me personally, I really do enjoy doing this in a seated position anyways. So we'll start with the definition of pranayama. What is pranayama? And pranayama essentially breaks down to the practice of controlling your breath. Now that can be during a yoga practice, but also just bringing that to be a practice in your morning routine, a practice throughout your day. So it is plain and simple the practice of controlling your breath. And I want to put an emphasis on that control, because I feel like, so many people besides myself, I hopefully can speak for, feel like there is a lack of control in your life, right now, or just this year in general. There's so many different things that are out of our control that we stress ourselves over, little to big, anything. That we feel like we have a lack of control. And anytime, someone feels like they're out of control, you can easily spiral into an anxiety or depressed kind of state and not really feel like you have a connection with your body anymore. So knowing that anytime you feel worked up or anxious or stressed, remind yourself that there is a practice, there is a pranayama that allows you to be in control. You are in complete control of your breath, of the movement in your body, and nothing else affects that. So it's kind of like a reminder of a safe space, a safe haven that you can kind of create for yourself. So the practice of controlling your breath, plain and simple, pranayama. There are several different types of pranayama, and we'll go into different definitions behind some of those. So what the benefits are, why we stress how important pranayama is and when we should do it. Now, I kind of already touched on the stress and anxiety, which, for me personally, is probably the top reason why I love to have a regular pranayama practice. It is a way that we start our yoga practice, so it's also a great way to start your day or to set yourself up essentially for success. So it can really help to calm you down before you even get worked up, or to reduce the stress before you've even stepped out of your bed. So bringing, like I said, that sense of control in a lot of ways can reduce our stress and anxiety. Another benefit of it, a great benefit, is to reduce distraction, really try to improve your focus. And I think that kind of comes hand in hand with reducing, a stressful or anxiety-ridden moment, is being able to focus again. And so if you are, in a situation, maybe sitting at your desk or whatever the case may be, and you just feel like your brain is in 1,000 different places, taking a few moments, a few minutes to do a pranayama practice can help you kind of clear your mind, clear the clutter, the noise, and to be able to focus then once you're done. It is pretty much guaranteed, I feel like, don't come back at me if it doesn't, but it's almost guaranteed to just help you slow everything down. Again, focusing on your breath. And you know, the big important thing with pranayama, aside from that controlling it, is to bring that connection of breath to body. So when we're focusing on our breath and we're focusing on the different areas of expansion or movement, it's connecting your breath with your body, which is why we use it in a yoga practice. You want to breathe with your movements, move with your breathing, all that good stuff. So other benefits can definitely be different, like physical health attributes. It really helps the overall function of your lungs, which in 2020, our lungs are, I feel, our most important organs that we have right now, and we want to take care of them. So doing a pranayama practice every day can really help the overall function of your lungs, as well as the capacity of your lungs. So if you're looking to do some deep sea diving or move to the bottom of the ocean, doing pranayama breathing can really help your lung capacity. Other than that, it is known to really help manage your blood pressure or just improve your overall cardiovascular health. So there's so many benefits, and guaranteed a benefit that's going to really hit the nail on the head with you, resonate with you, and really make you more curious to kind of dig in and see what pranayama breath is out there for you in your everyday life. I've mentioned now a few times that doing a pranayama practice first thing in the morning can be so beneficial. And like I said, we start our practice with it. Why not start our day with it? It's best to do it first thing in the day. Like I said, it's setting you up for success. It's really getting you in a headspace, physically, mentally, all of this, before you've even stepped out of your bed. And also, it's a really good practice to do pranayama breathing on an empty stomach. It doesn't have to be completely empty, but I don't advise doing it on a full stomach or after a big meal. So that's why first thing in the morning, empty stomach. You know, maybe get up and sit down wherever your nook in your house you have your coffee at, and start doing a little pranayama breathing while you wait for it to cool off. Super easy, super simple. So the first technique is one that I am sure many of you have done in a yoga practice. You don't realize that you do it several times a day, but it is one of the simplest forms of pranayama breathing. And what it is just taking big, slow, intentional inhales through your nose and then exhaling out your mouth. So it's the different passageways of inhaling and exhaling. And like I said, bring really intentional awareness to those inhales and to those exhales. And when I say intentional inhale or awareness of an inhale, you want to, as you're breathing in, feel the different parts of your body, you know, your belly, everything in your torso that might expand. Maybe your shoulders go up a little bit, any kind of movement you might have in your body. So being aware of that, but intentionally taking care of yourself while doing that. You don't want to take sharp inhales and sharp exhales. You know, that's not benefiting you in any way. It's just going to up the anxiety. So taking really slow, intentional inhales through your nose, fill up as much as you can with as much fresh air as you can, bring in all of the good stuff around you. And then as we slowly exhale out our mouth, and an audible exhale really helps with this too, to bring the awareness and to bring the focus in. As we exhale, imagine getting rid of all of that stale air, any of the air that we don't need to be recycled, to send back out, you know, into the atmosphere. So slowing down your breath, inhales through the nose and exhales out the mouth. And we'll do a couple rounds of each of these different techniques. We're not going to go too long on any of them in particular, but like I said, if any of these really do feel comfortable or resonate with your body or your breath today, maybe after this video, take a few more minutes to do it a little bit longer. So we're gonna do inhales through the nose, exhales out the mouth for just a few rounds. And like I said, slow and intentional. So big breath in, big inhale. and exhale. Big breath in through your nose. And exhale. Feel doing a few rounds of that already. I can feel everything a lot more chill, a lot more calm within me. So just doing a simple intentional inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth a few times or up to a few minutes can really help slow down everything, help you focus on what's in front of you, of what's going on right now, and to be able to kind of proceed then in a much clearer mind space. Our second technique of pranayama breathing is another one I'm sure many of you are familiar with, and it's called Nadi Sodhana. And what that means is essentially alternate nostril breathing. So it is finding a shape in your hand. Usually this is mine. It can be thumb and middle finger, thumb, ring finger, whatever feels comfortable, thumb and another one of your fingers. And to bring your hand just to rest gently right in front of your face. If you are sitting in a situation that's comfortable, to maybe bring a prop underneath of your elbow if your arm gets too tired, just to be as comfortable as possible. But bring the shape to your hand, and essentially what we're going to do is close off one side of our nostrils while inhaling deeply, completely through the other. When we hold it at the top, we switch sides and we exhale, breathing out the other nostril completely, and hold it on that side. Breathe in through that same nostril all the way in, hold it at the top, switch nostrils, and exhale out the other side. Again, inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, switch. So you can do it as many times as you need to. I've tried doing it while having allergies before. Not always the easiest. I say with some of these techniques, some might not work for you some days, they might work better other days, but when you are feeling clear through both sides, this can be an excellent, simple one to do. And I always like to suggest, if you can close your eyes, or just to gaze down, your nose and bring just a soft focus to the ground in front of you, but not to be super hyper focused. I know right now we're just doing it a few times, and if you need to watch the camera, please do. But when you're really in the moment, bring a soft gaze, blurred gaze, or close your eyes if comfortable. So shape in your hands right in front of your face. Go ahead, and I'm going to take my thumb, close off my right nostril. I'm going to take a big breath in. Switch nostrils, exhale. Hold it there, inhale, same side. Switch nostrils and exhale. Same side, inhale. Switch and exhale. Like I said, you can keep doing this as long as you need to. But again, just after a few cycles of that, you can already start to feel the tension releasing from every part of your body. So that is a second way of doing some pranayama breathing that's pretty simple. The third way that we're gonna go into is just simply a three-part breath work, three-part breathing, focusing on three parts: your belly, filling up your belly, filling up your lungs, and filling up your chest. So it is slowing down our inhales and our exhales so that we can bring attention to filling up our belly, giving a good Buddha belly shape, filling it up till we think we have no more room, and then trying to fill up our lungs, expand our lungs, suck in a little bit more air. And then when we think that we can't do it, expand our chest, fill our chest with some more air, just a little bit more at the top. And then as you slowly exhale, you let it out of your chest, let it out of your lungs, let it out of your belly. Very easy, but again, it makes you have to focus on these different areas of your body, to bring awareness, to intentionally fill up your belly, feel your lungs expand, open your chest, fill it up, and then exhale. So we'll go through it a few times together. Take a big breath in, let it out. All right, get your Buddha bellies ready. Big inhale in, breath in through your nose, fill up. Fill your lungs, fill your chest, and exhale. Not super easy to talk during, but hopefully that made sense to you. So we will go through a few rounds. I'll put my hand on my stomach to say that I'm filling up my belly, filling up my lungs, filling up my chest, and then just a quick moment, super quick split-second moment at the top, and you can bring this into any moment of breath work. Before you exhale, imagine all of that fresh air that you breathed in. You're soaking it up. Every part of your body is absorbing that fresh, clean air before then exhaling all of that stale air. Get your Buddha bellies ready, and we'll do it a couple of times together. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. All right, so hopefully, like I said, that kind of felt right, made sense. You found that shape that you take in your belly to then expand through your lungs, through your chest. Split second, hold it, and then slowly with control, let it all out. This is another good one that you can do all of those inhales and exhales through your nose. But if you want to incorporate that in through the nose and audible exhale out the mouth, you can combine those two together in this practice and kind of feel that movement of your body, that rhythm of your body with your inhales, with your exhales, just like a wave of motion. So these are just a few different techniques, a few different varieties of pranayama breathing. There are several more out there. Be sure to check out part 2 of pranayama part 2 of this pranayama breathing video for a few more techniques. I'm really grateful that you guys showed up for this one to work on your breathing. Like I said, if any of these felt really good, or on the other hand, if any felt a little hard or bizarre for you, maybe after this video, kind of sit with yourself and work on a few of them, see which one you like best, which one you can see yourself doing first thing in the morning. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.